Simpson. And Japan have gone absent without leave. This is Whitmore. Hall and Gale both available. It's still Whitmore. It is the Reggae Boys who take the lead.
Ball chat.
Greetings and welcome to another episode of BCN Sports Watch Along, Ball Chat Watch Along, round of 16, business end of football. I'm one of the hosts, Junior. Also on the line, we have Benton. France versus Paraguay, Benton. Another David versus Goliath. Are we wasting our times getting ready for this game, or are we in for another shock?
No, man, a big game. Looking forward to this game. Knockout round football. Let's do it. You know, it's win or go home sort of vibes. And I guess the big news is that Tushimane is out. Picking up a groin injury. ESPN is reporting a groin tear. According to their sources, other sources are saying it's a minor injury. So from a tear to a minor, I don't even know. So watch the space.
Yeah, either way though, it's big.
This team is deep enough though.
Yeah, but yes, they are. I sure I won't even sugarcoat it. They are deep enough. But nobody's invincible. And eventually, you get enough of these knocks, you get enough of these chinks in the armor, eventually something will hit home. We already know that they are down, my brother from Liverpool.
Hugo Ekitike.
Ekitike is down, unfortunately, from way before the tournament. And now you have Tushimane down. I am surprised at the starting corner. I am a little bit surprised.
Gone for Zaire Emery?
You see, even that, you see, I thought it was Zaire Emery. It could have been, why not Kante?
I mean, Kante is here as a mentor to these players.
Right.
I think Angola Kante's role here in this team is more mentorship and only in desperate situation. I don't expect Kante to see many minutes, if at all, at this World Cup.
But that is how deep the side is, though. That I don't care about his age, because I think Kante has taken. I would suspect Kante has taken care of his body well enough that the age factor does not apply to him. I would suspect that we all can agree on that. So a player that is physically fit enough to start for any team in the World Cup is down to a mere yeomanship role or mentorship role.
And you know, if France stitch this game up early, I mean, maybe Kante gets a few minutes on the field later on, because again, on paper,
Yeah,
supposed to be. You know, but Paraguay, we can run through the starting 11 now. As the players are out, I have 1 minute. Well, I have 5 o'clock.
yeah. So for the starting level for France, we have Majan in goal, Digne, Konate, Saliba, and Kunde are the back line. Rabiot and the aforementioned Kone are the midfielders. You have Barcola, Olise, Dembele, and the emperor himself, Mbappe, up top. For Paraguay is playing a 5-4-1 formation. We have Gil in goal, Alonso and Caceres are the wing backs. Velasquez and Alderete are the centre backs, with Gomez expected to play as a traditional sweeper. And then on the left wing, we have Almiron, and we have Gomez on the wings. And on the right wing, they have Galarza and Kubas expected to do a lot of work in the middle. And then Cisa expected to run the graveyard shift.
For you know what? Paraguay. So Paraguay eliminated Germany coming into this game. The shock, maybe one of the shocks of this tournament, if not the shock of the tournament.
Right.
No, I mean, you resort to bringing back Miguel Almiron into that team. I probably would have benched Miguel Almiron and don't even bother bringing back in that. I wouldn't even bring him back in this team.
Okay.
Because I expect the same approach to this game as the Germany game.
Okay.
And to that end, Miguel Almiron. Yeah, so he did start in the German game. So which game?
Yeah. Oh, you talk about the red card.
Yeah. So he missed the last game of the group.
Yeah, the last game of the group.
Last game of the group. So he did start. Okay. Okay, so well, scratch that. Ignore all of that I just said. But I haven't really been impressed with Miguel Almiron. And I think it's age also is another factor because it's the type of system that they're looking to play. Is park and counter and hold up play, especially in the wide areas. And Miguel Almiron has been good for them, but I think that his better years are behind him.
Right. Yeah. Well, let's see. The World Cup has proven to be one that you cannot really. It's unpredictable. You have the teams that you expect to win, and I will say I expect them to win, and they don't show up or something weird happen. Is this a game that something weird can happen today?
Yeah, knockout round, anything can happen.
Okay.
There's more to lose in a knockout round. I mean, the idea of names on paper kind of go out the window in a knockout round to some extent, because simple mistakes can translate to a team losing.
Yeah.
And especially when they're playing against a very defensive team as Paraguay. They don't. Paraguay won't need a lot of chances or a lot of goals to try to just lock up shop and defend for their lives. And so I don't think any of these games in the knockout round, ours, I would kind of disregard.
Okay.
It's gonna be a different test for France or any of these big teams who want to win the World Cup. You know what? Let me lively up myself. And I'm still waiting for kickoff. What's going on your end?
Yeah, I'm still waiting for kickoff too. I don't know what I'm gonna look at.
Okay. So
I
yeah,
guess I guess they celebrated the 250th birthday of America today.
yeah, maybe because the official is still waiting for the signal, and they're looking at the clock. It's 5:04 on my. I know we're off.
Yeah, we have kickoff now.
And here is that usual kick the ball in the corner foolishness.
I hate that crap.
And France is such a big side. I don't know why you resort to that. You know what? Let me lively up myself.
I hate that crap.
The point I was trying to make is that France or any team that's trying to win a major tournament will have to find different ways to win football games. And trying to beat or win this game against a Paraguay presents a different way to win a football game. Because Paraguay, if they implement or employ the same strategy against against France like they did against Germany, we expect a wait. Almost a almost a shot there for Kylian Mbappe, but it's gonna be interesting to see how quickly France can get in those chances, how quickly they move the ball, and if they don't capitalize on those chances, how that pressure will have play a role later on.
Yeah, I think theoretically on paper, your argument is valid, but I think it's flawed. I think there's some flaw in it in the fact that in order for Paraguay to really present a threat to France, it have to be on both ends of the field. It's not about can France break down a team in 90 minutes. It is, can Paraguay defend a world class team for 90 minutes? Uh, what we saw yesterday with Cape Verde almost creating one of those all-time World Cup shockers. What we saw from them yesterday was a team that presented a threat on the opposite end of the field, and they at times were able to peg Argentina back. If Paraguay cannot do that, don't expect France for to be held off for 90 minutes straight. Nah, I don't see football work. That strategy would work if, like, Argentina come out and imply that when you know them have legitimate threat on the other end of the field.
Now for Paraguay, I mean, I think Encinso or Enciso will offer something going forward.
Yeah,
And again, set players, whatever. You're finding different ways to football game. But I understand that win football games. I understand the perspective that they will have to come out and attack. But Paraguay is perfectly fine going to penalties and just let the chips fall where they may.
okay,
I think they're perfectly fine with that. This team built by Gustavo Alvaro and watching them in World Cup qualifiers is not obsessed with going all gun blazing against big teams because they know their limitations.
right.
And and see, and to that end, this is why Encinso and Julio Enciso is the sole man up top. And so when they send it over, he's just trying to use his speed to try to get behind Saliba on that back line. Now, we have seen Enciso score goals from outside the 18, so he does have that ability.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and if there's a weakness for France, for me, it is down that left wing, down their right wing, with Kunde. For me, even though them have Digna now starting on the left back, who is not the most fleet of foot, but I think Kunde is the one where you can find some joy against.
okay.
But that will come down to Almiron turning back the clock.
And actually, I don't think I've watched France entire game since this World Cup start.
Mm.
I don't think so. Because weird. So I mean, let me look at their road to this final round.
That's at the group stage they played against Sweden.
Yeah, so wait, but that was a day game though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't, yeah. And weird. No, so Sweden
Yeah, they played Sweden in the knockout.
in a knockout. Weird. So round, oh yeah. So that was the one that I watched, and Sweden in a round of 32.
Yeah.
But
Sweden, who tried to play some form of defensive structure. But I think their coach Graham Potter adjusted too early, coming out. Mimo McLeod. No, Killy, stop it. Stop it, Killy. You don't see the salad?
yeah, yeah, Mr. Salah, yes.
No, man, stop it, brother. Stop it.
I'm looking back at the French team schedule here. I watch so many football games I can't keep up.
So
I have
for
to
me,
reacquaint myself with
for
this
me,
team.
they were in the group of death. They had Norway, Iran, and was it Senegal? Yeah, and they played Senegal to start.
Yeah, so the first game against Senegal, I saw a bit of that at and then they easily dispose of Norway.
But they played Norway the third game.
And then
Iran
they
was the
just
second game.
they just turn over
No, not Iran. Who was the other team? Iraq? Was it Iraq?
so it was France, Senegal, France, Iraq, yes, Iraq
Yeah,
and
Iraq. Yeah.
Norway. So perfect group record, what? Wow, 10 goals in the group and 3 in the knockout stage. So 13 goals so far and
Yeah.
conceded 2 goals. Okay. Man, them must score goals.
Yep.
All right, let's see. The thing is that I mean Paraguay cannot eliminate Germany and just decide to come just turn over like a big sour. I mean, come on, have a go, man.
Yeah. Remember, sir, what you said, it sound good on paper, but not in this game. For me, it's just a matter of time. And the thing with France is that they actually like to attack. It's a team that like to play football on the front foot. So you telling them that they have to do what they enjoy doing for 90 minutes? Oh, they're going to have a field day.
And Paraguay just giving the ball right back.
Right.
Can't hold on position. Miguel Almiron had very um limited options for passing out.
So it's all good to want to hold on and defend for your life, but 90 minutes is 90 minutes, man. I don't care who you are. 90 minutes is an hour and 30 minutes.
Paraguay does have very good support there.
Yeah.
By the way, big up to Morocco who booked their place in the quarterfinals, round of 8, dispatching Canada 3-0 early. I guess the first of the 3 hosts gone, the weakest fence gone.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
And
And Morocco answered a question that you asked, rightfully so. Can they score more than one goal in a game and win?
so they did that without, and so that the player Azadine Onahi with 2 goals in that game.
Yeah.
I was watching the game on my phone while out and about. Sabari picked up an injury, so he was subbed early.
Yep.
I think in like the 20-something minute.
Yep.
And so I don't know the status of his injury or his situation, but he's somebody that they would love to get back as soon as possible because now you're down to bare bones in terms of attack.
Yep. Wait. There's some Mexican fans in the stands. And they might beat them Mexican jersey.
Paraguayan fan seems quite comfortable in the heat though.
Oh yeah.
Mexican fans they must have the fun on are fanning themselves, yeah. Conde with a foul.
Hey, the man look around for Kunde like, brother, what that?
Or Kone, not Kunde, Kone,
Yeah,
sorry.
Kone. Man look on Kone like, yo, what up, brother? What do you? What that for?
And again, I think to win the World Cup, this kind of continuation or any of these big tournaments, you need to get battle test. You need to get tested. And the earlier France get tested, serious struggle, the better it is. Because it's highly unlikely you're going to win by having some struggle late in this tournament, some level of struggles late in this tournament,
Yeah,
especially when you start playing the big dogs.
yeah. But let that struggle come organically. We not have to we not have to we not have to manufacture the struggle.
Give a
And I
team
think
a goal, make a team score. Yeah, let it. Yeah. So it's interesting to see how I know you're not a fan of Rabio, and you sound like you're not a fan of Kone either. So I mean, this midfield is probably the weakest link.
no. I coming in, I would say Rabiot is the luckiest man in the world. Because Rabiot is just a token. Um, but Rabiot and Tushimene together have proven to be a formidable pair. They have not leaked. Kone has a lot to live up to, but he also has the the he has the fortune of being able to work himself into this team. He's not being asked to do a whole lot, and he can just ease himself in, right? So I think they'll be okay. They'll be okay.
By the way, happy 4th of July to all those out and about enjoying themselves. 250th birthday of Babylon, aka US,
Yeah, man, quarter grand.
United States of America, Junior. Huh?
Yeah.
250 years of doing Babylon things and Babylon pluckery.
Yeah.
There might be 250 years more.
Yeah.
Are you grilling today?
No,
And
because
apparently it's customary in to grill on the 4th of July, right?
yeah,
So that's a
yeah.
big, yeah.
But not for me.
Okay. I mean, as an American, you're expected to, right, Junior?
Yeah, yeah. There's so much that could be said, but I'll leave it
Yeah,
alone.
you know.
Um, Paraguay survived the first 15 minutes. Job well done. So they are now 15
What is it?
minutes.
74% possession for France, all France, but again, possession, as we all know, non equal victory. I expect Guardiola that,
Yep.
so.
If I was Paraguay coach, I'll put on some Tims and a hard hat. I come dressed ready for some hard work. I make your team know, say, yo, it's not a suit and tie affair,
Ball all the way right back to France. So Olise, ball Dembele. Oh, yeah. So where's Olise playing? Number in I 10?
Yeah, he's in the 10.
Yeah.
He's starting in the 10, but he has played one thing about France that front four is very flexible. Hold on, I have a wrong number for somebody, you know. Who are we at 12? A Barcola we're in 12 for France?
Yeah, Barcola is in 12. Looking for Kylian Mbappe over the top. Their ball is out for a goal kick. Yep.
I have Barcola in 29. Hold on.
What's your score prediction for this football game?
Well, I put my prediction down in phases. If France can score before halftime, it could be 6. I think it depends on how resolute Paraguay can be. Cause one thing is for sure, France, as BM said, big up BM. One thing is for sure, France is ready to play. They haven't come out lethargic. They haven't come out devoid of ideas. So Paraguay is going to be forced to defend this whole game. My prediction: 2-0 France.
I think in the pool I have France winning 4-1.
Yeah, BM have 2-0 France though. I don't. So where's the how is the Paraguay scoring a goal? That'd be my question. Where's that goal coming from?
Set play.
Set play.
Yeah.
I will get the ball over half line for the set play too, you know.
Upper Meccano will give up something.
Well, as Barcola picks up a yellow card.
Yeah, the money are rolling.
Yeah, all right, Caceres. All right. It's not that serious. He didn't even touch him. Yeah, he did touch him, but it's not that serious. It's not that serious.
Caceres in a lot of pain there.
So, my internet freeze up. Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Okay, we good then. Once you hear me, we good. I don't know what going on my browser though.
Paraguay free kick coming up. Still 0-0, 19 minutes in. So now the referee telling Caceres, when I thought, he's telling Caceres too much rolling.
Yeah, like all right, all right, okay, sir, we get it. Yes, you got kicked. Get up.
Referee can't tell him on how many times. Yo, referee, leave the ball alone, brethren. As Paraguay, and one thing will be apparent. I mean, it will be evident is that Paraguay will utilize all tactics, all tricks.
Worse if them find out a goal. Good
Our
God
goal, yes. So
Almighty.
all tricks, all antics. Every card is on the table in this ball game for Paraguay.
Yeah. BM says I need France to do us all a favor and quickly eliminate this Paraguay team. An ugly, scrappy, and awful team to watch. I don't see a style or system of play from this team. Yeah, man. Some Allardyce will be proud of Paraguay.
So why is this not a style of play as a park and counter without a real 9?
Yeah.
In fact, they don't have any 9, so they're just using a Caceres to try to not Caceres using Enciso to try to utilize what he can. When I enjoy watching this Paraguay team play when Miguel Almiron was a bit younger, and it's a CM system they employed, CM sort of shape, and he would run from now till next year at the pivot.
Yep.
So here is a team that is not trying to be a supermodel team. Here's a team that knows who they are and say, you know what, this is the way we gives us the best chance to win a football game. Box 6, sometime off 7-10, and you have to break them down.
Wait.
That is your style of play, BM, right? It may not be the most attractive, you know.
I
Corner kick
guarantee
coming up for France.
they're saying they don't care.
I
Can
mean,
they can they get to the water break without giving up a
I,
goal?
look, I give kudos to teams or any manager who implement any system for give them a best chance to win, and it's working for them. They've made it this far, right?
Yep. Yep.
Because I don't know if any one of us had Paraguay coming out of that group.
Nope. Not
And
me.
what going on with Turkey team right now? What them under that?
That's an interesting question there, sir.
You know, because the USA quickly got ahead of this Paraguay team, utilized the speed on what the second match there at the World Cup, and then just continue just butter bruise them. I think that game ended what 3-0,
Yeah.
and Paraguay said, you know what? We let in too many holes behind us that time. Let's go ahead and tighten it up. And they tightened it up and got the win against so it was Australia. They defeated Australia, and I think they drew with Turkey at the in the final group stage game. So in terms of speed and the movement of the football, how do you okay with the movement here from France moving the
Yeah.
ball?
Yeah. Their approach to the game is exactly what it should be. I have no problem at all with the way their approach to the game is.
And this is gonna be a boring game, and I've already accept that, but this is what Paraguay wants. Paraguay is not interested in this whole fancy or entertaining, attractive football. It's just let's defend and keep the score, keep a clean sheet as best as you can, and force this team to come at us. And if you get an opportunity, take it and keep moving.
Right.
So so France to have the ice jacket them.
Them have the ice chain.
Oh, okay. The ice pack jacket or whatever they want to call it. Where is this game been playing?
It looks like Jersey.
Philadelphia.
Oh, it's Philly. That's a link? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, actually, yeah. I see it now. Yeah.
yeah. Brazil versus Norway tomorrow, 4 p.m. BCN Sports watch along kicks off at about 3:45. And then at 8 p.m., Mexico versus the other side over there, so England, 7:45 kickoff. After yesterday's entertaining football, today boys, I didn't watch the Morocco Canada game. I didn't watch the entirety. I saw bits and pieces of it on my phone, but it's hard to top that. It's just like what happened with the Colombia Ghana game, following that Cabo Verde Argentina game. It's kind of like, okay, can we get another good game today? And you know, this
Nah,
game won't give us that level of entertainment.
nah. Tomorrow it is. No, you can hope for a goal from Paraguay, and then you have um some nervous moments.
And of course, Paraguay goalkeeper taking all the time in the world for restart play. So, yeah, also it's gonna be interesting to see how strict the coach will be, Orlando Gill, the goalkeeper, how strict the referee will be in
With the 6
enforcing like
seconds.
time.
Yeah. Yeah. BM says watching Paraguay is like watching the senior reggae boys, and I swear I don't think so. That's a bit of a stretch. Cause the reggae boys play with no sense of anything. Paraguay plays with a sense of identity. The identity might be an eyesore, but there is an identity there. There is intent to the way how they play.
Reggae boys, because I learned a thing or two about defending.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is, and this what we spoke about yesterday, because all the Paraguayan players, as here's Paraguay now breaking down the right wing.
And who they got the ball from? Look at Almiron go. Kone. Hey boy, Kone.
But you see, all the players buy into this system, right? They all accept this is who they are. They know. They come here, they're playing all one way. Jamaica don't have players that you have some players that will be able to play this way. You have some other players whose agents are saying that they are world class and they can play a certain way. They have other players that say that them have to play another way. You have some players that say them have to play in a set in a position if they want to play. You have some players that play as a wing back, but are only playing holding midfielder. So there is no identity. There's no sense of direction. There's no sense. So it's a different approach.
The shot there by Diego Gomez, and now we have about a goal kick restart for Orlando Gil and Paraguay. The shot by Diego Gomez of Paraguay. You see, this is where part of the game management and the strategy needs to be. You know, them have to kind of don't get idiotic with some of the things because you're not gonna beat Mike from there. So he has something special. You have Miguel Almiron wide open to the right. You should have used him rather than take a shot.
Yeah, them island back South America know, you know. If him get it right, you know.
You know.
You know what? I'm gonna take off Barcola because with all of this diving, they clear like how watch Almiron. How Almiron get licking them face this up. Come on, man.
He kicked the back of Barcola's Achilles.
And then him drop on a whole lamp on him face. Like
All the antics will be out for this one.
this is where I agree with BM. Just put them out to them, mister, because this is not necessary in the World Cup. That part I agree with. This is not Almiron, that's not necessary. You don't have to hold up on your face, brother.
Waste time, milk the clock, get to halftime 0-0, then second
But
half.
him also looking for a second yellow for Barcola.
Yes.
So the general there, Claude.
He's not impressed.
The general.
His
It's
facial
not.
expressions like he smells something stink.
Yeah, well, it's not many footballers at Paraguay must well put the field.
All right, you see, all right, okay, Mike Olise, you have to move the ball. But goal youth.
You know what? The goal is coming, Benton. You can't see it. Kill
Yeah,
it now.
Mbappe, one to you. You're not supposed to head that night goal.
You saw something in that replay. You get pushed. You get well defended. Well defended. Should have done better. Mbappe could have done better, but
Speaking of which, I don't know. Mbappe has no dominant in a year.
right.
Dominant play in a year. Watcha. I am surprised Encinso never go down a while ago when Saliba kick close. You see, Paraguay, the ball went out for throw, and Encinso a clap. Those little things, you know what?
Yeah.
They don't really.
But I am surprised when I see a line up Konate a while ago. If never just push the ball and open space. You try to dribble around him instead of just pushing out open space and take off.
So round of box cover. Jaja. So the winner of this game will face Morocco.
Yep. That when ball game gets serious.
This is problematic.
Hey boy, Rabio, give her the general the ball, man. What a rotted dummy by Olise.
Rabia saw his name in lights.
Yo, give her the general the ball, brother.
Yeah, that ball should have passed right down the middle, right? That's to the right to Rabio, and then he would be in. So the winner of this game will play play Morocco. All right. So all those who were hoping for Africa to, this might be the end of it for Africa, July 9th. Or at end of Africa's best chance, July 9th.
Yeah.
And so there might be a potential collision course, Brazil versus England. And Portugal and US. Yo. Oh, USA I play. Yo, you know what? Leave them thing there alone. Free kick coming up to for Paraguay, easily collected by Mike. And look at the antics. Again, the man just slow down the quick restart. Who's that? The number 2 for Paraguay, Gustavo Valequez. Stop Mike Magnian from restarting play. I think it was the number 2 for Paraguay.
Hold on. Yeah, all right. Get ready for the new meme, Benton.
What's the new meme?
You saw the meme, the new meme come out.
Push and then we have a fight. Watch out.
Dictator take for himself, you know.
Yeah. And who's there to protect him is Dembele. Dembele's a fool. What you want though? You want the Subala? And this is exactly what Paraguay wants.
Nah. If there's one youth you don't want to piss off for the dictator, brother.
Well, you piss him off and then let him start play ball.
No, man, you can look at the replay. I can see her as a grab up the man. I think it's a better move, man.
Yeah, but Kubas, you mean Kubas? No boy not getting no type of ratings around here. Boy have to earn this. Just like last night with Cover Verde. And of course the two players now laughing about the Kubas and Killy and tapping him on the shoulder and they laughing about. It's part of the antics, and this is where the other side of the French team now cannot let Paraguay draw them out.
What? Yeah.
What? Goal youth! Hey boy. Cannot let the Paraguayan players dry out because this is what they want.
So BM asking, what are your thoughts on Morocco? Are they a genuine World Cup title contenders? Yeah.
Look at Conde. Look at Jules Conde. Box come and take shot.
All right. So what is brother hold on pan
It's
now?
a real natty or a dread. And then Paraguayan player down again.
Nobody touch him. Look at the replay. Where's the hurt?
The man feel bad, Junior. Feel bad. Gas, I reach him.
Wait, we have
to drink some tea.
We have Konate upon the field. I don't Konate up in my corner.
And look at now, goalkeeper Orlando Gill. He's asking the referee, where should I spot the ball to restart, please? Yo, referee, was it Tantashevich. Ilgiz Tantashevich is the referee. I mean, I'm sure in his pre-match planning, he expected some of this.
Yeah.
Regarding the question, as it pertains to Morocco from them, BM. Yeah, man. Of course, I consider Morocco a legitimate World Cup contender. In fact, out of all the Afghan teams, I think Morocco has the best shot. I mean, they did make the semi-final last World Cup. Yo, referee, the man say a fall, brethren. Olise, pass the BBC ball and capitalize on the man down opportunity, you know? And look at Miguel Almiron gone a colder sock.
I do like the fact though that
No,
the
Gustav.
the ref the ref not buying into the
Diego
theatrics.
Gomez. I know. Who was on the ground? It was NC, so he's back up. And what just happened? Goal youth! No corner kick.
Well, the man them took the dictator in them throat again.
Thump Mbappe in him face.
What the hell him?
Oh, come on, Mbappe. Man, just licking by your hand, Bridget.
Yeah, man karate chopping, brother.
Man, just licking by your hand, Mbappe. Come on.
Yeah.
What is going on in this ball game? Galarza with hit there on Mbappe, but no issue. It's your corner kick coming up.
The man kung fu chopping on him chest, man.
Yeah, referee. And again, France needs that first goal. The French team needs that first goal to kind of put this Paraguayan team in its place. Mbappe asking for something. And the antics continues. Cuba's trying to help up Mbappe. And Mbappe said, Reggie, don't touch me now. And I like this. I like it's just a defender trying to utilize all tools in his or her tool shed to nullify or neutralize a player. Anything they can do, whether it's talking, whether it's holding up, whether it's kicking, whether it's offering a hand, kind of sarcastically a help up, anything can do to hold it, because some attackers are just that good, and you just have to try to figure out a way in your tool shed or toolkit to try to nullify them.
Yep. And one
thing Kubas is doing.
And one thing we need to be mindful of. We need to be mindful of with the players getting wound up.
Yep.
Eventually somebody might forget and
yep.
We have to be mindful of that. Mindful of that. Somebody might forget and put their hand over their mouth and instant red card.
Yep. And so Paraguay is perfectly fine doing this.
Yep.
And so this is that test, that France will have to go through some struggles.
But I'm not seeing France so far. They're not getting flustered. They're not losing their heads. They're not trying the impossible. So it's a test of patience right now.
Yeah.
Paraguay is doing Paraguay stuff. Can they force France to come out their comfort zone? And so far, I think it's kind of even. I think both teams are kind of like staring down each other, but nothing yet. Paraguay, they can definitely feel good about where they are, though.
Look at Encinso on that play, how he fell down in the midfield and asking referee, the linesman, walk one. And as a defender, if you got distracted by him, Galazar, I think it was Galarza, was running behind you, and the
Yep.
ball was just overplayed. So you, you, you have, like, yo, France, score quickly, Brethren. And, you know, Upamecano and Saliba is not like these, especially Dayot Upamecano. It's not like he's immune to mistakes.
Yeah.
So you get a player behind him and he's then just start hold on, and the next thing you know is prevent a goal scoring opportunity. But France, Michael Olise needs to get on the ball, especially in at the top of the key. You have to attack. The left side needs to get going. Barcola. Maybe even need to drift Kylian Mbappe out to the left and move Barcola down the middle.
All right, Corner. Yeah, get flustered now.
Yeah,
Just
you
pass the
see,
ball.
like you have some players in the midfield that take shot. They're man enough there.
Yeah, just
And
pass the ball.
I understand it, Rabio and Kone, because at the end of the day, when a team are park on you, you want to be able to shoot and shoot accurately from outside to allow them to force them out of that block. And
Right.
so hopefully that will open some space for your attackers.
Right. So
You know.
you're trying to create a threat.
Yeah, and so ultimately, it's fine. Keep shooting from there. So if the man drop off of you, just take your time and place the ball and put it accurately in the goal.
Yep.
You know. And this is where Tushimane is missed, because he does have that ability from outside the 18 to place the ball in the goal.
Yep.
Good flick, youth. And one touch football is something that is needed for I think is advantageous against this type of Paraguay team. The sort of pop bus sort of deal is kind of a kryptonite for a bunch of dribblers
Yep.
who who want to take a bunch of time on the ball, because the defense will set back in the slow block. But if you can move the ball quickly, one touch, no heap of dribbling. Keep the ball moving. And Kubas is following Kylian Mbappe everywhere he goes. I know 3 Paraguayans over.
Paraguay start looking off on the field now.
Yeah, man, I must say. So somebody needs to come in and pocket a space.
Yep.
Yeah. Lay the ball up. Well, yeah. All right. Keep shooting, Rabio.
You see what we can't see what France is trying to do. No, will it work? I don't know.
Back to the reasoning regarding BM's question about Morocco. Do we see them as a what? What was the question again? Legitimate
As
World Cup contender?
legitimate World Cup contenders, yeah.
Yeah, man. My youth, pass the ball and stop Salad Almaran. In fact, isn't this the second Salad Almaran got
Yeah,
in this
man.
World Cup?
Yeah.
Didn't someone else salad him the other day?
Yep.
Look at NC so trying to upper Mecan. How you mean? Whatcha? And Enciso is perfectly fine. He thought it was a foul for him. Referee said no, it's not. And thought it was a throw in for him. Approaching halftime, 3 minutes of added time. I think Morocco is a legit World Cup contender. Be the game against France, of course, and if France does make it through, which most of us expect them to. I guess the Moroccans probably sitting right now saying, "Yo, Paraguay, do we a favor?" Um, I of course France did play Morocco in the semi-final of the 2022 World Cup. I think what was the final score? Was it 2-1, 3-1, or something?
I
I
think
don't
so.
know.
That's the Amrabat when Amrabat run down Kylian Mbappe on the wing,
Was it what 3-1, 2-1?
something
I
like
don't
that.
remember. So yeah, I think Morocco is a the issue though that I one of the things I want to point out is the World Cup at this World Cup for Morocco is that Brahim Diaz is missing. It's
Yeah.
been absolutely missing for Morocco. And that is concerning from the Moroccan perspective. I mean, he's a player supposed to be an impact player for them, and he's yet to do anything.
And they can give France some trouble down that right side.
Oh, I expect them to.
Yeah.
I expect them to. I mean,
No. The problem now is when they create the chances, as we're at halftime, 0-0 at halftime. When they create the chances, do they have the striker that will they have the striker that is able to capitalize?
no, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Kylian Mbappe dragging off to the locker room. I guess the dictator is saying, "Let's get in. Let's get in, guys. Come on. Let's
Yeah.
get in." All right. First half action. Junior, there's not much to write about.
Nah.
Nothing. First half stats: 59% France. This is according to FIFA.com. 31% possession. We're yet to see. Wait. All right. So in terms of attempts on target, neither team has a attempt on target. France has 5 attempts that's been off target. France has been in the penalties era once. No, one yellow card to France, and that was Barcola. Um, you know, this is it. This is it, Junior. These
Yeah.
teams they don't meet often. France have taken both victories when these teams have met. What needs to happen in the second half, family?
Um. Right
For both
now,
of these teams.
the game is just where it is. I couldn't tell you what need to happen other than we need some luck.
We,
That's what I can tell you. What need to
we,
happen right now? Some luck, something lucky need to happen. Are
we.
Yeah, we from both sides, from both
Okay.
sides. For Paraguay to score, they need some luck. For France to score, they need some luck. Or they need a lapse in concentration. Either way. Um, Paraguay is they're well organized. This is exactly what we saw coming in. Exactly what we spoke about. And right now is job halfway done. Now, what is concerning to me from a French perspective is Paraguay looks unperturbed. They don't look like they're under pressure. Um, that is a problem if you're looking to get at the game from a French perspective. Also, if you're looking at the game from a Paraguay perspective, France doesn't look frustrated. So it's honors even. And we just turn the game into a 45-minute game. We turn a 90-minute game into a 45-minute game. I don't think either strategy or either team's approach to the game has been successful or has been unsuccessful. We're just two bulls staring each other down, and we're waiting for one chip to fall. I think that's where we are in the game.
Yeah, I agree. This is where we are in the game. Looking at some other news in the World Cup family. Um, of course, Brazil versus France, Norway tomorrow. What's this? Steelman or Stale? Stale, Saul Bakken, the coach of Norway, denied that he disrespected Brazil's coach Carlo Ancelotti in his pre presser. In a video in the dressing room after Norway booked their players, in the video Saul Bakken is heard saying, "Angelotti, we are coming for you." Norway has an impressive record against Brazil, family. Historically, these teams have met 5 times. Brazil have never. The Norwegians going to New Jersey clash, defending an unbeaten record against Brazil, having never lost against a 5-time World Cup winners in 4 previous meetings, Junior. We're looking
Yeah,
at the data, historical data, and all the other things. Salbach and saying, Angela, to be coming for you. As a Brazil fan, are you concerned about Norway, Junior?
yeah, I have some concern about Norway. Norway does have they do have the physical ability to beat Brazil. With that being said, though, if it becomes a shootout, yes, there's a problem. But what I've seen from Norway, very good team going forward, but very susceptible defensively. And if Brazil show up and play their game, then Norway don't really have a chance.
Yeah,
That's how I see it.
that's. I mean, Hegman, and RJ are supposed to be stitched up tomorrow. The defensive centre back for Norway. It's not about Erling Haaland or whomever attacking our Nusa or whoever or Martin Odegaard. Them boy they forget stitch up runner back.
Yeah.
That's the way I
Now,
see it.
now, if they make it a horse race, if they make it a shootout game, if they make it where both teams are running up and down the field, then now we have more than a puncher's chance because they have a world class striker. So they just can't make the game be about Erling Haaland.
Um, continue World Cup news as we get wait for second wait the start of the second half. Canada's coach Jesse Marsh, the now eliminated Canada, says they were the better team. Junior, um, you surprised by that statement
I'm
against
I'm
Morocco?
I'm
Jesse Marsh
surprised.
insisted that his side were the better team in the 3-0 World Cup defeat to Morocco on Sunday, saying, "I rather be us than them." End quote. I don't I don't know what that means. You rather be the losing side. Yo, hey, you know what? Jesse Marsh has been a disappointment for me in this Canada team as the
What?
manager. He has. He has. And not necessarily in terms of well, first and foremost, did Canada fulfill its performance ceiling under Jesse Marsh? Probably somewhat. Maybe 3/4. Yeah, probably somewhat. I would say that. However, I think Jesse Marsh implemented a personality on this Canadian team that is not a reflection of the personnel in this unit. Jesse Marsh likes to have a pit bull sort of dog fight battle sort of war blood sort of demeanor in his teams. And I don't think these Canadian players are like that. I don't think they are like that. Jonathan David, Alfonso Davis, Estacio, they are trying to be fighters, trying to be war dogs when that is not their personality. And I think just that's where Jesse Marsh, I am disappointed with Jesse Marsh not adjusting his warlike sort of persona for this team, which doesn't have those sort of personalities in this team in this Canadian outfit. That so Everything is a war boat with Jesse. In fact, the game we were watching the game the other night. What game was that? The previous their last game, and the assistant coach and the players were keeping him away from the referee at halftime, and they told him that he should go in. I think it was Alawisi or whatever said you should go in. Let the assistant coach go and talk to the referee.
Right.
And everything is a war. I think this team under John Herdman was the previous manager wasn't built that way, which are the same person, same players.
So with that being said, did Canada fail this World Cup?
Did Canada fail this
A
World
round
Cup?
of 16 exit.
Yep.
They
They
failed.
They failed to win that group. They should have won the group. And give their Canadian fans more
Home
of
game.
this team. Because the fact that they didn't win the group pushed them into the United States to play their knockout round games.
Who won their group again?
Switzerland.
And Switzerland gone home.
No, Switzerland defeated Algeria.
Switzerland.
Yeah, there's 48 teams World Cup again to me. There's just too much of this.
It's a lot of freaking teams.
There are too many teams in this box cover.
BM says just in
won
March
their
2
group,
extra.
and Switzerland defeated Algeria in Vancouver the other night.
Yeah.
And Switzerland will continue to play in Canada because they will play Colombia in Vancouver on July 7th.
And this should have been the game that
This should have been the place where Canada is, right?
Yeah. This should have been Canada's exit. Should have been against Colombia.
Yes, this should have been their exit at the Vancouver in Vancouver versus Colombia. So that's one of the main storylines. So I don't know if Canada are going to re-up Jesse Marsh. Let's see. Mexico aim for the best game of our lives versus England. Junior, how do you see this one? England versus Mexico, just looking ahead. Speaking ahead of the game, Mexican midfielder Alvaro Fidalgo says, I think England knows it's going to be a difficult match for them. We're in great form. The Azteca carries weight. And these are the World Cup round of 16. That's never easy for anyone. Raul Jimenez says that everything we have seen over the weeks this past month is that we're all united. Everyone is pulling in the same direction. We're playing, are supporting from the bench. We're all committed to what we want to achieve. And I think that will help us. Of course, the fans in the stadium will also play an important role. Looking ahead to this game I have Mexico winning this game.
Okay. But what I think that is funny is that you've said so many things that Mexico have said. What have we heard from the English players?
I'm looking from the pre-match presser from here, from the England side of things. I will get you their comments shortly. Because both teams were at the pre-match press conference today. You care to comment on what the Mexican team said?
They're putting too much pressure on themselves. And this game, I think I can see more avenues for Mexico winning than I can see England winning. I can. Now, I think this game is going to come down to coaching. And I think Mexico will have an easier chance of beating England. But I think Thomas Tuchel will find a way to get it done. And I think this is the game where Tuchel shows his mettle as a coach. I think this is the game that he does. Um, I don't know if he knows what his best starting 11 is. And more specifically, I don't know if he knows what his best wingers are. He is married to Madueke. He is married to Madueke. I would stay married to Madueke as well. But the irony is, I think I would start Madueke on the left and put Eze on the right. That's the irony for me. Um, with that being said, I think Mexico has a clearer path to winning the game, but it's going to come down to coaching. And I think it's going to be a very good game. I can see Mexico winning if it goes to overtime, but I can see England winning in 90 minutes.
Mark Thomas Tuchel says that they expect a hostile environment. I mean, the generic, take it one step at a time. Marcus Rashford saying that they should soak up the experience or soak up the occasion, as in playing at this venue. Those are the kind of generic run of the mill. Marcus Rashford comments, and Morgan Rogers met the press today. England seems to be even keeled, Junior, at today's pre-match press
And
conference.
that's why I asked for it, because that's what I expected. Not a lot of it's not a bag of long talking. And the fact that it's Morgan Rogers and Marcus Rashford at the press conference, that tells you that Tuchel is keeping everything close to the chest. As the players are coming out for second half, those two players are not starting tomorrow. They're not.
Tuchel and players emphasize the need to block out external noise or external pressure and focus on the task at hand. Second half, lining up, family. We just did a quick whip around as Kylian Mbappe is ready. Yo, you know what? Do something with this Paraguayan team in the next 45 minutes and don't let BM cause bad word regarding Paraguay remaining in this group.
Yeah. I'm watching Ninja Turtle them. Lord have mercy.
But prior to the Ninja Turtle Junior, somebody in French shirt they was doing the Macarena.
No, she wasn't wearing a French shirt, sir. That was Paraguay.
Oh, I thought it was French. Okay.
Well, it could be French. I don't know. It's very hard for me to focus on the minutiae of the scenery when I'm focused on other things.
BM says Canada didn't fail. I see the World Cup as a progression when you compare it to their two previous World Cups.
Ah,
You know,
you know, stick a pin in that point though. Um, I think that's a key point, and that's something that we don't speak about with World Cups anymore because the rhetoric has kind of changed with global football. But
yeah.
prior to, well, no, the rhetoric did come back 2002. 2002 was was South Korea, Japan was 2002, so it did come back. When teams host the World Cup, serious, as we have kickoff for the second half, serious football teams when they host the World Cup, that is normally a benchmark in football development. America developed, MLS developed post 1994. Mexico developed post 1986. What would be no, not 86, 82. What would be um Canada's development globally? Will there be a bump in development, or will it be just like Qatar? Because South Africa,
Qatar didn't
arguably,
develop.
arguably South Africa developed post their World Cup.
The Qatar didn't develop.
Nah, 'cause remember Qatar brought in a mercenary team. No, we call
However,
it
I
what
just
it
want to
is.
point out you were right. With the first statement, it's 86. I mean,
Oh, 86 was
Mexico
Mexico,
after
yeah.
86. Yeah, not
Yeah, yeah.
82. Spain hosted the 82 World Cup.
Spain was 82. Oh, it's Italia 90. Italia 90.
And Mexico hosted. So you were right. It's a post 86. So yeah, You're on point. So Mexico developed after 86.
Yeah, they became a regional power after 86 and they garnered global respect after 86 and they haven't lost it since. That's 40 years.
Well, I think the global respect are regional dominance because isn't Uncle
Well,
Sam the dominant?
regional dominance got shared because of 94, but their global respect hasn't waned.
Yeah, yep, 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 yep.
And I would even think that Mexico has even developed a different identity because before they were small, a bigger European team would beat them eventually. They're small and quick. No, they're not small anymore. They're not small anymore. You're not going to out physical them. England is not going to out physical them. That's why I say I can see more of an avenue where Mexico will beat England. It's just going to come down to Tuchel. It really does. It really does come down to game planning.
BM also pointed out that they did host the 70 World Cup as in Mexico.
Yeah, but
Um,
the global development never started until really 86 when they had the expansion of the teams. You had more teams in the World Cup. They changed the format of the World Cup. Cause remember one time before it was round robin as France would actually, no way that is Olise. I must kunde that a while ago. Or it's Kone.
um,
It wasn't Kone. It wasn't
it
Kone.
was I think it was Jules Conde.
Yeah, Kone. Yeah.
Yeah. But I do uh yeah, I do think I think the point you make is definitely gonna be yeah, it's gonna be a good measuring stick to see how Canada go about it.
Yeah.
Or goes about it from this World Cup. And I want to highlight that they should have won the group. And we want to see how the Canadian League develops after this Canadian Premier League or whatever they want to call it. All right, okay, Rabio, you have taken what 3 shots towards goal now, and I don't think any of them have been on target.
Deschamps didn't like that. Deschamps said, yo, let's pass the ball, man.
I mean, come on, man. Come on. Take the shots on target now. At least test Orlando in goal.
This could be it for Paraguay now. Nope. Should have done better, Miguel.
That's Miguel Almiron there for you.
Well, here it is. Paraguay with a corner kick.
Bring
This is
up,
where
bring up the,
anything
bring
can
up
happen.
whoever giant them have.
This is where anything can happen. All right, Almiron. It's only 4 minutes into the second half. You're not that tired.
The man I limp from. He's been limping from about the first 15 minutes, right? We made a run down there. And this is Miguel Almiron's probably last World Cup, right? I mean,
Yeah. We know Paraguay. Probably not. Almiron is what, 33, 34?
this is his last World Cup, Junior.
Only if Paraguay cannot qualify for the next one.
Junior, this is his last World Cup.
I won't say that. Paraguay, they are not
32.
they are not washed with Miguel Almiron alternatives.
Junior, listen, the type of football unless they total, nah, this is the last World Cup.
We have seen we say Adibe Pele son
Hey, Paraguay is well represented.
very well represented. Very well
The
represented.
football is not the most attractive, but however,
That is a collector's item, BM.
don't sleep.
I mean, this is a collector's item.
Kylian Mbappe. Kobas is saying ref. Or Caceres is saying ref. Handball. Watch out.
Here go the theatrics. Yo, Almiron is only 32.
Yeah,
Damn.
he'll be 36 at the next World Cup.
Yeah, him not done.
Wow.
Him have,
Hey, look at Dembele. Dembele's rubbing Orlando and say, what's going on with you, Bridging? Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. I mean, accidental handball, that still.
that is a collector's item right there.
The fact that he didn't score it.
Him just score that. And the ball hitting his hand clearly threw him off. Yo, the keeper was so happy when him see Dembele in that ear. He said, yes, brother, drop on me.
Yo,
Yes.
hey, Dembele missing sitters from right in front of his center goal. He think that he was gonna score from that angle.
Yeah.
Hey, one thing we cannot fault Dembele for is thinking about missed chances.
Him have a short memory.
Shot man, amnesia. Amnesia. He doesn't care about. He keeps going, and that's what you need from a goal scorer.
Yeah.
So good play by Mike, though. Mike to try to get Kylian Mbappe
A
after the race.
very good
Good, yeah.
ball.
By Mike Magnan. Very good. Yeah, if the score, then probably that wipe you off still.
Yeah, it would have because the handball as Mbappe had, I remind the ref about the 6 seconds. I'm not gonna lie. From Mbappe start count is about 10 seconds gone.
But the clock start with the ref put up his hand to count.
Yeah.
And yeah, France better put themselves out, make their life easy and score a goal soon, because if this touch 70 something minute and it's still 0-0, you think we see theatrics, yes? And time wasting? Shut up. Move the ball quickly, Bridget, and Kone, move the ball quickly.
Backside! Good save, youth. Now the goalkeeper is asked to make a good save. All right, Kone.
And finally have a shot from on target from outside from Kone. That's the way you do it, Robbio. So French, I get Michael Olise is a bit upset there. What he's upset about, Junior?
Because they're wasting time and then now Paraguay coming in and encroaching on the 10 yards.
Yeah, but the Paraguay is gonna do that. And look on the idiot corner, he can't beat the first man.
Yo, look how Paraguay with a throw. I look how the Paraguay defender doing after with the throw.
Yeah. The man kicked the ball out of the stadium to pass cover. And now Deschamps is telling his players to calm down.
Right.
Yo, the mind game of this thing, you know. And again, I've said it before, you want to get battle tested. If you're going to win the World Cup, you will get battle tested different ways, different teams come at you.
Would you consider this a test, or is it? I don't think they'll be battle tested.
I think it's a test because you have to find different ways to win games. And if it's a mental side of things, it's a team frustrating you, you have to find different ways to win games.
I want to see Paraguay. I actually want to see Paraguay score now. And okay. I want to see what France does.
And that will even get worse.
I want to see that. I kind of want to see that though.
That will even get worse. Because I think this French team, as you know, they've been free flowing, easy to score, easy to convert chances in this tournament so far.
Yeah.
And ideally, that's how they like to play, free flowing. Look at Orlando. Orlando, they no business trying to get Paraguay going forward. He lays down on the ground to waste a few more seconds.
I'm surprised a piece of grass ever going in my eye.
So a team that is free flowing, that is love to attack and score goals, now is forced to kind of adjust, not kind of adjust, and take a different approach of how to win games
Yeah.
or win a game. And this to me is we will see what this French team is made of, how they navigate a situation like this. I do expect them to
Another
win.
part of it too is the 90-minute. Do they play, have they played? When was the last time France played 90 minutes?
Yeah, they haven't been need to go beyond 90 minutes in a ball games. And the longer you stretch out this football game, or keep the score 0-0, as Paraguay is getting ready to make a sub.
But this someone that don't look like him built for run.
And the Alderete seems to be like, you think Alderete really injured? Or they already planned this sub and just tell at minute 57 you sit down, Alderete.
Probably. Because this is 8 minutes before. We're now 8 minutes before the drinks break.
Come on, Anskin is Paraguay going all the way.
Well,
So
we expect
Paraguay, I'll go all the way.
we expect that from Cameroon, right?
Ay, ay, ay. Canale is on for Paraguay as Alderete is now able to walk off the field perfectly fine. Keep the ball moving. No man no need to dribble the ball to no man. Pass the ball, Rabio. Hey boy, didn't you pass the ball? Okay, Mbappe passed the ball too. Good run back still. Oh, look at Mbappe tackling. Hey, look at the Paraguayan player. The man trying to grab the ball, He actually, I think he handled the ball, and the ref said, no, play on. Oh, take Salah, and then you score the goal.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
trying
see.
to score that boy.
Salah don't win football game.
That'll be a rotted goal.
So, but could he had put it in the middle for Dembele?
I think the option was there.
So there was a ball out. Junior,
I,
can you see this away with Paraguay sneaking a one goal and
yeah,
eliminating France?
I can because when
And
was the last?
eliminating France.
Yes, it's now becoming a possibility. And Barcola know him
DM is
game
sitting
soon
there
done.
saying,
See?
yeah, Barcola, come on, five here.
Yeah, but I think Barcola knows him game soon done.
Yeah,
Watch out,
Due needs to come on the field here.
watch out, watch out, watch out.
And of course, and yo, he's telling the refs that sub bridging. And another sub coming on for Paraguay, number 24.
You know who this game is? You know who this game is set up for, though, right?
Who, Due?
Nah, do it.
Not Felipe
Yes,
Petro.
Turkey, yes, Turkey.
Oh, that
This
the madman there?
this game is set up for right. If there's ever a player, cause Paraguay done wound up already. If there's ever a player that you'll watch, I say Barcola know it was coming off.
No, I'm not putting on Cherokee in this foolishness.
I'm
Gustavo got.
taking off. I'm taking off Dembele and put on Cherokee. I say run
No,
at
I'm
them.
not doing that.
I
And
am.
here's the reason why. Gustavo Caballero is on. I am not. Here's the reason why I am reluctant to put down Ryan Cherokee in this ball game. I understand that he gives you something in terms of creativity, and he can split the team, the opponent. the drawback or the trade-off for me with Ryan Cherokee is that in a game like this where the antics, the Paraguayan antics can incite a player like Cherokee to do foolishness and get ejected.
Nah.
I you know
I think I think
I
I yeah, go ahead.
I think Cherokee. So this is why I wouldn't put him on the field.
I would put him on just because of that. And tell him just go out there and wind them up.
They already want wind up. They
Yeah,
want to
but that's the thing. That's
game
the
wind
beauty
up.
about it. Put on Cherokee, make him go to Fandangos.
Yeah. Because we already have enough players getting salad. You have Barcola a salad man. You have Elise a salad man. We don't need no more salad. Them need a goal.
Yeah.
And Desiree Doué now, because they could. I can see France getting a penalty. Desiree Doué and Dembele needs to drive at these fullbacks.
Yeah.
Paraguay, no pressure on the ball. ICBM says, what a salad by Barcola. That was his last contribution to the game. Him gone. The French team reminds me of Morocco earlier against Canada. Really? I didn't. I watched the game in bits and pieces on my phone, so I never really.
I'm curious to know how. In what way?
Yeah. Dway. Not far. Referee says, get up, Dway. All right, Michael Elise. Don't turn back the ball, youth. All right. All right, Dembele. Come on, pass the ball. Well, I guess he realized it was Conde, and he said, you know what, I'd rather turn it over. Come on, Mbappe. All right, this is not field goal time, brother. Pressure mounting on the French team here. And referee, that is a foul. That is not a dive. That is a foul, right? He did
Yeah.
kick his leg.
He
Well,
did.
no, he didn't kick his leg. I think the way he dragged his leg into him. Who initiated the contact there?
Dewey did.
Do you even need a Conde in the wide area that is not offering nothing offensively going
No, you
forward?
need stability. You need stability in the back. We're not. Paraguay is not up 1-0 and we're ready to break down.
But do you worry about any sort of threat from
Yes,
Paraguay?
yes, yes. You have to
Where is it?
respect it. You have to respect it. Does France are you even worried about France in a penalty shootout? Let me ask you that question.
Yes.
Okay, well if you are then I can see why you're questioning Kunde's
Yes. I'm worried about France, the penalty shootout, because I feel like so Paraguay already went through a penalty. Kylian Mbappe, go to the ball, you. Can't wait for the ball. You think this defensive team are gonna stand up and all right, do it. You. Look at the ball there. Penalty, ref. Penalty.
something don't look right with that tackle.
Look at Almiron after the
Watch out, Joe!
your
Watch out!
Almiron busting up.
Watch out!
Almiron busting up. Sorry, Bala. Sorry, Atlanta United Bala. So I go. Sorry. We know it. 32 years is not the same as 26. I saw I go my Atlanta United Bala. So when when the ref I tell him saying can come off the field.
That is penalty. That's a penalty.
Let's
That
see.
is a penalty.
That is a penalty, ref.
that
That is
is
a
a
penalty.
that is
Nobody
a
gave away a penalty.
clear. Look, that's a clear penalty.
That is a penalty.
That's a clear penalty.
That is
We
a
don't,
penalty, ref.
we don't need to see anymore. Just yeah. Wait.
Yeah, that's a penalty.
That's a penalty.
And look at what is this brother Cassiers a talk about dive.
Yeah. That's a penalty.
That's a penalty, man. Of course the
Yep.
man says that.
Ref the VAR. A penalty. Now, can Mbappe? I asked you 20 seconds ago, are you worried about France and penalty?
I worry
But,
about France that penalty shootout. I don't worry about France take Mbappe taking one half penalty in a regular time. Because Mbappe is supposed to be, you know, I'm gonna assault him up. But however,
yeah,
big ballers, goal scorers, captain, dictator, call him whatever you want. The man who stepped up to the spot in the 2022 World Cup final, converted penalties, right? Two penalties, right? In the shootout and in regular time against Argentina in 2022,
yep.
right? So, big ballers,
Watch Dada, watch Dada, now
don't
watch
start
Dada.
a difficult territory for Mbappe.
Yep.
Man, point to the spot, Bridger.
Clear
Yeah, him
penalty.
kick down a man. Come on. And what a man lie, man. Diego Gomez, number 8 for is there a player who out there willing to admit that they did commit the infraction? That's a good work by Duehi. Barcola wasn't doing anything like that. And is it a situation where, if you notice, Duehi and look at Gustavo Alvaro, it's a situation where Duehi is willing to cut back, sudden pivot, whereas Barcola is keep going down the line and
Yeah.
trying to pull the ball back.
Yep.
The way he cut back makes it much more difficult for as in the sudden turn makes it more difficult for this team to defend against.
So hold on. Yeah, it does. So what Dembele do with the ball?
He's guarding the spot. Dembele not take the penalty, man. He's guarding the penalty spot. Dembele is not taking the penalty. He's just guarding the penalty
Yo,
spot.
dictator, come
Because
over
look
and say,
at
brother.
number 2 kicking up. Yo, guard him, referee. Gustavo
Eh,
Valaquez kicking up, digging up the penalty spot. You saw what he did there, Junior?
of course. And that Dembele a laugh of time.
Yeah, it's like, yo. No, sir, yo, the players like that who dig up the penalty spot need to get a card. Because if you dig a hole in a penalty spot, the ball will drop down in a hole. Now who are going to put back the fill out the hole, Junior?
I feel a good question. I feel Dembele going miss.
Dembele? I know
I mean,
Dembele, I take a Mbappe.
Mbappe. Too much. See,
Captain
what?
cannot miss them thing, yeah. And what's going on now? What going on? Why this brother come near the thing, yeah? Watch Miguel Almiron. Captain, this is why you score big. This brother score bigger penalties than them thing, yeah. This is not just regular thing. And shopkeeper, come on.
One killy.
Come on, man.
There's only one
Easy
killy
like
in
Sunday
this world.
morning. And wait, and the Paraguayan fans fling something off of him. They throw something off of him. Did they throw something after him?
As they should.
All right, so now this changes the dynamics of the game because now Paraguay must come out if they want to continue in this tournament, and this
Yeah.
should open up space for France.
Yeah. Well, it was fun while it lasted.
Yo, they get BM, when you say a 6 Paraguay, forget no. Since BM hit the approach so much, BM would love to say they get a 6-piece meal. All right, now Junior, from Paraguay's perspective, you have committed to defending our game, our tournament pretty much. Can you pivot, and what does that pivot look like? Wait, them sending on the cavalry to box cover.
yeah,
Alvaro is sending on the ballers. They had ballers on the bench, Junior.
you
Rolling
asked
out.
for
Mauricio is on.
you asked for the
And
pivot, and you shall receive.
Gabriel Avalos coming on. They're sending out the cavalry. So they do have sharpshooters Imagine you need a goal and you say Almiron go and go sit down. We don't need no more defending. All right, France. All right.
So we're curious to see now if the Paraguay players are going to get injured now.
Hey, yo, look how Mike put up his knee. Mike
Yeah.
Magnan put up his knee. They want the man running here up. You know what? We're lucky. I'm surprised the Paraguay player never did drop and say penalty ref. Oh, look at that tackle, Junior.
Yeah, man, them
Now
a
the
say
French player
everything are
are the
dead now,
ones who
man.
are going to be diving.
Everything are dead now, man. BM says good riddance, Paraguay. Go home.
A penny for FIFA President Infantino's thoughts and the brass over at FIFA right now. I'm probably say, yo, can't wait for that look at that side I get eliminated. And now we have another thing going on with Kylian Mbappe and don't cover your mouth, Kylian.
So a hydration break. Why the whole of Paraguay side a come over to the front side?
Because the man them a try get somebody a red card, Bridging. Like you said, it's easy for you to forget and cover your mouth and say
Yep.
something, you know.
Yep. See, I'm gonna go after a dictator. Hey. Like if I don't say dictator will send out somebody, you know.
But Almiron is not on the field.
Yeah?
Almiron can get a red card all he wants. He's already subbed off.
And only that in World Cup done.
Yes. So, so the mental side of the football game with this French team, I'm curious to see because Paraguay is trying to trigger something regarding trying to get a red card or whatever.
Yeah.
And we're seeing the play here between Caceres and Kylian Mbappe. But Caceres went through the back of his leg.
No, but you see something now. Oh, Killy laugh after them. Killy say, boy, what is that even worth it a backside?
But then why Valakeza grab up the man's shirt? Why is he
Exactly.
grabbing up Kylian Mbappe's shirt? He's been very measured so far. He's not falling for the antics. By the way, I need to step away for a little bit, Junior. Give me a minute, there, family.
Yeah, man.
I am taking my hydration break.
As we get ready to enter the final quarter of the game. One zero France. Yeah. As we're back for the hydration break and France is now in possession. As now, the game changes. And like we said earlier, Paraguay has to come out. This is where France can be dangerous because France will not be playing just to finish the game 1-0. And we know Mbappe is after that golden boot. So, um, BM says Mbappe is just one goal behind the World Cup record of 20 that is held and currently going World Cup record by Lionel Messi. This goal record run. I think this is one for the ages too. I really think this is one that we're going to look back on and say, I remember where I was when. I think we're heading into that territory now. I think we're heading. It kind of reminds me of Mark Maguire and Sammy Sosa's home run chase, the record home run chase, and how nice it was for Major League Baseball. I think this Messi Mbappe run is oh as
Must red card that for retaliation.
it yeah, but the studs if the kick out, but the studs never make contact. How about
So never
Miss,
make contact. So what kind of
no,
card the brother I get?
none.
Him not get no card for that.
Nope. I think the referee is just like the referee that got a game yesterday. If that's what the game don't know.
What am I watching? Shouldn't the VAR call for this?
Should, because you see
retaliation
Mbappe
and
leg got
this start
straight.
off?
Okay, see Mbappe's leg went straight. That means that it could have been dangerous, but
Let me ask the referee, BCN Sports referee, come on.
I don't look.
Hmm?
No, them show the replay. Cassiers, I dig out the penalty spot between
Yeah, I
them
dig
belly
out the
foot.
penalty. But I think football fans all over the world wants the Paraguay.
Yeah. I'm tired of
except
Paraguay now.
except those not Paraguay.
I'm tired of Paraguay now.
Yeah, Paraguay in a tournament done. Well, providing that France hold this league.
Because one thing, France not lacking shop. France looking for more.
Do they know how to lock shop, Junior?
No, well, I think they would if it was Argentina or they're professional enough. It's a different level of ball game. Paraguay is playing above board while France still there in a neutral.
And so this is the part of the like you said, managing this rest of this football game.
Yeah.
Ball possession, manage the game now. Well, Paraguay is throw into Paraguay. What the number four? Number four, brother. When Caceres, yeah. Now we have a French player down upon my corner in the box. Foul call. So the Paraguayans are okay with the tactics when it's other people when they are doing it, but when them do it,
Hey, a elbow.
it's a
No,
problem.
a elbow. Open my corner on them short ribs.
Yeah. So what who Deschamps talk to?
Probably I tell them to just be professional.
10 minutes remaining in the ball game. In fact, referee, don't even. Where is that African ref? No, wait, not African. Where is that ref that
No,
blew off the game at the 89 minutes?
he was African.
Hey. We don't need to identify the origin or where the location or where the
Are you worried about DNI, sir?
Sir, I suspect if we get
Or
look through it,
DEI?
you can find.
You worried about
All right,
DEI?
Dembele.
Bombard! No, that is a tackle. Yeah, man, Kone yourself had enough. Hey, that is a Mbappe message sent.
And what did Dembele go over? Dembele go over to shake his hand?
Yeah, man. That is a message. That is a message sent.
That's Kone pick Manu Kone picks up a yellow card. And you need that in your team. I mean, I remember when Zinedine Zidane was at Juventus and Edgar Davids was there. And there was a game between Inter Milan and Juventus. And and I think Diego Simeone played for Inter Milan at the time.
Yeah.
And it was a rotted game. I mean, it was a rotted game. And I think it was Cholo Simeone that fouled Zidane. And you know what Edgar David said? Wait for me, I'm no, don't worry. Let's get back. Yo, brawling start and Edgar Davids clean up people.
Yep.
And that's what you need from your you don't need you don't need a player on the opposing team to try to destroy your baller and you just stand up there and just watch it and say it's okay.
And you don't send a message back?
And
Nah.
you don't send a message.
I know some football play.
I don't know. And this is why, like, you know what? I'm gonna say something controversial right now, but I'm gonna say it anyway. You see, Messi and the fancy baller now, what CR7. I don't think these players could really play it in the era when tackling was deadly.
I think they could.
I don't think so. I
I
think
think they
Messi,
could.
as fragile as he is, I don't
Messi
think he
is not
could play in
fragile.
the
I don't
80s.
think Messi is fragile.
No.
I don't think Messi is fragile. And I think Messi. Well, go ahead, finish your point.
No, I don't think they can play. They, I think the Neymar and the era of ref protecting players and the diving, these players rely heavily on it. The so-called GOATs rely heavily on it. In the 80s and the early 90s, oh God.
So for me, as see it now, you set out the Fandangos boss.
Fandango's boss. What kind of sub is this, Junior? What,
Yeah, but I told,
the brainchild behind the sub.
it's go out there and just be a nuisance. If Paraguay get focused and try to take you out, they lose focus and try to come back in the game. See, hey, look what I run
you're
for
not
the.
interested in just seeing out the game defensively.
No, we're going to see how the game defensively by keeping the ball in your half and pass you to death and laugh at you.
You were saying, Julian.
But as for the argument, I think both Messi and Ronaldo could survive I'll call it the brutal era.
Yes, brutal era.
I think they could survive for two different reasons. I think Cristiano Ronaldo is physically built to survive it. I think Cristiano Ronaldo, and plus, he did come in a system and a team that was towards the end of that era.
The man
So
that down the Fandango ball.
yeah, man, right off the bat. But so we already know those that they are aware of him. Just give him back the ball, one. Ryan, you alright? Yeah. Alright, take back the ball. See it? I wipe the next. I said, come, let's go dance. And Messi now, you see Messi? I thought the same thing of Messi when he was younger. And if you remember when Ball Chat was in its incubation period, I used to tease you and say Barcelona can't play in English Premier League because of the physicality. Remember?
Yeah.
But what I have seen from Messi now is that he has the ability to play without the ball at his feet. He has the ability to move the ball quickly. And that is what would have been required. Now, would he look like Maradona in that time? No. What I think Messi would have looked like, and I think, and let me preface it by saying this. I'm not saying Messi would be a worse player. I think Messi would still be as great. I think he would still be as great as he is now, as if he had played in a brutal era. But his approach to the game would have been a little bit different. And I can see his approach to the game being almost a Perez. Almost a Perez. But we know Messi fans will jump on my throat for saying that. Let me see if we can think of a player that had the same level of influence on the game.
While you think of that player, BM says, you know which baller definitely wouldn't survive that era? Neymar.
No. Neymar can't even survive today's era. Nah.
No, man. I 100% agree with BM. Let me know you agree with BM. Yeah, man.
Yeah. He can't even survive the current era. Nah.
Can't even survive the era where you get protection.
Vinny Jr.? Hell no.
No, hell no.
Not dead. Not dead.
Yo, there was a game. I don't know if you ever read this. Oh, you talked about your ball already. Me don't want to interrupt your train of thought.
No, go ahead, man.
Have your example?
No, I'm soon find it. It's hard. It's a hard example to find. Because wingers different back then. Iron Robin.
Okay.
Iron Robin. Messi would have been a better version of Robin. Because remember Robin, if it's one thing about Robin, he will beat you, but him not staying around you.
You're
gone.
Because
that's the difference between Ronaldinho and Messi, you know.
You're not. Iron Robin not stay at the scene of the crime.
Him not stay at the scene of the crime. Ronaldinho will kill you. He going to stand up and wait for the police and say, me do it. But guess what? I'm a diplomat. And they can't do me nothing.
Yo, I remember the 86 World Cup final. And that game between Germany
and Argentina.
Goal youth! No, see, West Germany and Argentina. Yo, you have a man on the team, named Kyle, from West Germany, named Kyle Heinz Rummenigge.
Yep, Rummenigge, yep.
That man, there are some giant in a Bridget. And the look Argentinians that try go on the man say, yo, what you know? No idiot tapping at you. But if you look at Diego Maradona's legs, those things were like a tree trunk.
No, but a different time.
It's and call it is maybe a powder build him up or maybe drugs or whatever. But he was built to absorb.
It wasn't drugs. It's a time. It's a time. The football. It was what was required.
No, but I figured there were some drugs involved, and here's the reason why. Not the powder kind, but other maybe powder. There used to be a sprinter, a West German sprinter named Catherine Crabb. You remember that?
Yeah.
And she won like the 100 and 200 meters, I think, at some Olympics or some championship. As Paraguay is in an attack. Paraguay. Referee, soon blow this thing up. And come to find out, I think later she tested positive, whatever. I would think that in the 80s, Junior, I think it's all about who have the best chemists. And can you bypass the tests that were available? So I suspect Diego Maradona was.
Who have the best chemists in Europe?
But not in South America. But
Europe, you know. I think South America was more is chemistry, but it's more agricultural.
Yeah. This is true.
I think Europe was where you had the technological at 10 minutes of stoppage time to clot.
10 minutes of added time. Let's see if France can hold it, Junior.
Hold it? Mbappe want to score next one.
Well, yeah. I mean, ideally, you need to score one more and kill the game off.
And the fact that they don't take off Mbappe tells me that they might try to score next one.
Yeah.
But that time there, I'm like I say, we're sure there were some. Any chance you have to get some form of physical advantage, you do it. And even in today's day, if a player can legally do it, they will do it. So I don't think in the 80s they were immune
Yeah.
to looking for the best advantage. But I think South American man, South American ball was different back then, you know, man. Yeah, as you know, it's a different approach to ball. Europe was more like a machine.
Yeah. Yep.
South America never business in the machine therapy.
Yeah.
No man them want the ball of them foot and say, yo, fandangos. And that was the South American way. Now, the man didn't have some different type of energy. And there's a drink where you can get a GMC to this day. There's a drink we name Ultimate Orange. We don't know if you ever hear about it.
No, I'm never hear about it.
But it real. And I can attest to it. I can attest to it. A brother was remain nameless when we play ball of
So Junior used to take
it's not a PED, but it wasn't, it's not a banned substance. But
Junior taking drink enhancement back in the
yeah,
day.
everybody had supplement. It's a supplement. But it's a powder. You can look it up. I think GNC still sell it.
What you call it?
Ultimate Orange.
Ultimate Orange. Okay.
Yeah. And it was pre-season for us. And with pre-season, so you had pre-season, then you have conditioning, then you have season, right? Conditioning period is a period where you don't have any ball. It is in Florida. You have a period where I think them do it in Georgia too, but you have a period where you can't have all three in the same place together. And the three being a ball, the players, and the coach. If you have a ball and you have the coach, players can't be there. If you have players and ball, coach can't be there. So that's the conditioning period. And brother say, yo, I try a thing named Ultimate Orange, you know. And him say, number one, when we take it, there's no question. You have to work out. You have to work out. That's number one. And number two, you have to burn it all out. You can't. I know something you have to drink and you have to sit down and relax and build.
Okay,
You have to burn it out.
Okay.
Yo, we drink the thing one. And what do this are trading, not conditioning. What do the training, and with the training, we do what them call a full field drill. It's a drill where we mimic winning a goal kick and turning the goal kick into attack. And we simulate a turnover to quick attack instantly going down the field. Then is 3 passes or 4 passes. We all have certain areas we have to run into and attack the ball. And when you get the ball, attack it, you shoot. Everybody have a flip, go back to the same spot, do the same thing. Then this is full field. After about 4 times down, me I talk to my teammate and I say, yo, you feel tired? I said, no, I'm not tired. I want to run full speed. I swear to God, man, I'm sprinting full speed.
Tired.
Full speed. I'm not out of breath. Full speed. Yo, you tired, brother? Because I feel good enough. Damn. 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, 9 times, 10 times. And coach, all right, stop. Take a breath. Everybody have to run a mile. That's a 4 times run the 400. Run the mile.
400
Come back. And do the full, I swear to God, we'll do the full field drill again. 7 times this time. Then after that, we have to run a half a mile. And then that was it. And then we run full field suicide. And then when we're done now, the trainer bring me to the center circle and tell everybody to sit down. And then say, look, in about 20 minutes, you're going to crash. Don't freak out. All the work you just put in, your body is about to feel it. Bedtime.
Yeah, Ultimate Orange wave run off.
When that shit run off, brother.
Ball youth.
Boy, oh, Mbappe not score that.
Good save. Oh,
Right.
check. All right, Mbappe, come off I feel. You have to score that. Fandango's ball at the field, upon the white side.
Watch out.
All right,
Watch out.
Elise, come off I feel. By the way,
Watch
BM
out.
says score predictions for Brazil versus Norway, England, Mexico.
4-2 Brazil.
Yeah.
2-1 England.
4-2 Brazil, 2-1 England.
Yep.
4-2 Brazil, 2-1. 3-1 Brazil, 2-1 Mexico.
Well, yo, when Mr. McCrash, brother, I've never felt that way in life. In life. Never felt that way. I think I'm pretty.
You didn't touch it, Ultimate Orange since then.
Nah. I'm not do it because
What was in it? What's in it though?
it's some
Is
blocker
it
them, sir.
caffeinated?
I think it's something like caffeine.
High dose of caffeine.
Yeah, so if you look it up, see the Ultimate Orange, high-tech Ultimate Orange. Amazon sell it. It combines the strength of ephedra and DMHA.
Okay. Connor keep coming up for Paraguay.
And it's a pre-workout now. So I guess that's a pre-workout. It's a pre-workout. It's a pre-workout supplement.
BM says I think Norway will pull off an upset tomorrow. BM
You
is
hope.
picking
Not
Norway
tomorrow.
2-1 and he also picking Mexico 2-1 over England.
Yeah, no. No.
Ghana kicked to Paraguay and 8 minutes of added time. 10. I saw a Paraguayan fan with a shirt and Mbappe, an image of Mbappe in a military outfit.
Yeah, but I dictate a shirt, man.
Did you see that shirt?
Yeah, I dictate a shirt. Them things it's funny. They actually think it's a rhetoric that hurts France. So everybody, regardless of where France could lose in the final, them going to say, "Oh, it's because Mbappe is a dictator why they lost." And they don't realize that France is playing into that. As Mbappe will laugh after them.
Final minute of added time, still 1-0 France. France trying to pass another test, on the verge of passing it. Mbappe. You know what? Senegal. You see what Mbappe and France is doing? Taking the ball to the corner flag. And they are leading. They are a bigger team than you. If France can take the ball to the corner flag to run clock, why couldn't you against Belgium? Up 2-0.
Money too big feet, man.
Well, I think the way offside.
No, but Paraguay still a theatrics still. Them can't. The fan them must say, come on. Or come 80 minutes with theatrics and want to play serious ball now. That's
Yeah,
reach
but
them,
it's
man.
hard to flip that switch if you do it for so long. Where is Orlando taking the free kick? Next thing you know, he might take it at midfield. Referee blow off the game.
Yeah, my referee say, all right, we're done.
All right, Mbappe, do not ridicule the Paraguayan fan.
No, that them get.
Oh, them going.
I am all for that. I have no problem with that.
No, I
have no problem with
that. I'm kind of like, you have bigger fish to fry. No, the man might try to fight the ref. Paraguay taking a beat now going to BBC. You know what? Where's Ice? Where's Ice? Yo, Paraguay. They could have been not going to yard, Bridget. Deschamps trying to get his players off the field.
No, but they want to go over to the fan
to go
base.
to the fans. Yep. Just go celebrate in the front of the fans.
Look at France. Look at how jubilated they are. Look at Argentina yesterday. And look at France. Does France look like the team that lost the last World Cup and is now playing with a lot of stress? They don't to me. They look like they're genuinely having fun.
Well, yeah, they're having fun, and the stress is a good thing.
The stress is a good thing to make you know that you have a pulse. So the French players don't can say they have a pulse. They feel like they have a pulse.
BM says those are the views of Benton and not Batch. True. True. Nah, man, them lose the game and then man go on like foolishness. Come on, man. See, you tell me that Paraguay really thinks that they should have won the game. You played nothing to win the game. Come on, fine feel here, man. Box cover.
It's just Paraguay being Paraguay.
Paraguay being Paraguay. Yo. No night ball tonight. Tomorrow again, you know.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Father. We get a night off.
Yeah, we can go chill. The families probably say, yo, you guys, can come and hang out with us one evening, in peace, without watching World Cup.
What? My family gone fireworks without me.
Yeah, all right. So we have to find some fireworks.
No, you know what that means for me?
Great American Fear.
No, I'm about to go turn on my PlayStation and have fun for the rest of the night.
All right, boss. You know what? Don't miss the Great American Fear.
I'm going to turn on my PlayStation and have fun for the rest of the night. Tomorrow game, like we said, Brazil versus Norway, 4 o'clock. All roads lead to tomorrow, 4 o'clock. All roads. Every road, every knee, every pan and knock to East Rutherford, New Jersey tomorrow, 4 o'clock, Brazil versus Norway. Then 8 o'clock, Mexico versus England. Like so we get a night off tonight. Today World Cup game, you know what I feel like? It feel like a filler episode in like a classic sitcom or a classic series. And they have that one episode that kind of lead up to another big episode. They have a big episode yesterday. Today is a filler. Tomorrow, the dragon are going to land for the castle. So, yeah, some big games tomorrow. Some big games Monday. Well, one big game Monday. Portugal, Spain. And then America play Belgium. Tuesday, we have Argentina versus Egypt. Switzerland versus Colombia. And that's another filler. That's another filler day. And then the quarterfinals game starts Thursday with France playing Morocco. Friday, it would be one game at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Why the hell would they have one game? You know, this just pissed me off. No me vex. I'm pissed off now. Thursday game is 4 o'clock.
Game is at 4 p.m.
Is at Foxborough at Thursday, yes. Friday. Mother effing Friday. The day before the weekend, the day of the weekend. One game playing, and it's at 3 o'clock. In Inglewood, California. That is midday. And then Saturday you have 2 games. One at 5 and one at 9. And then Tuesday.
The schedule, yeah,
then Tuesday you have a semi-final. So Tuesday the 14th is one semi-final at freaking 3 o'clock in Texas. Which is
that Friday game could be USA versus Spain or Portugal.
I don't give a god. Tuesday, World Cup freaking semifinals. 3 o'clock in Arlington, Texas. Wednesday, The other semi-final, 3 o'clock. Third place playoff Saturday, 5 o'clock. And the final of the World Cup. What time it is the finals will start?
3 p.m. Junior. What time is it starting? Huh?
You know what? You know what? At least we can sign off and officially go on our BCN Sports holiday. Sunday, July 19th. At 5 o'clock, we can go on our BCN Sports holiday early. But you do realize we're going to have a World Cup winning celebration in Sunhat.
Yeah.
You're going to have a World Cup winning celebration in the freaking sun. It should be in the dark, in the night, with the lights on, with fireworks. It's going to be in the freaking sun. You know what? We can't wait for World Cup.
This is what happens when you have World Cup in a place when I really care about football, Bridget.
Man.
Them man don't care about football, brother.
Yo, that's it, people. 2 more weeks left for the World Cup. 14 more days and we're done.
Yo.
I'm pissed off.
Be and bless up yourself, yeah, General.
I'm pissed off.
We're going to enjoy your PlayStation.
Yeah, I'm gonna go play my PlayStation. Look more.
Bless up, fam.
Bless up. People, do remember you can follow us on Instagram at Ballchat Podcast, on Blue Sky at Ballchat Podcast. You can follow us on Facebook at Ballchat. You can also email us at ballchatpodcast@gmail.com. Also, we want to big up. I want to give a shout out to Yardy Ball. And look out, I don't know if he wanted to make this public as yet, but you know what? We're gonna make it public. Join a group right now on Facebook. If you have a Facebook account, join this group. It's called Women's Football Jamaica to the World. Women's Football Jamaica to the World. And look out for some publications coming from Yardy Ball. And you know what? We are going to help to share, and we're going to help to publish the publications from Yardy Ball. So look out for some writings coming from Yardy Ball. BM, you I think you would be very interested in that. And you know what? If you are watching this, or if you are part of Ball Chat family like BM, if you guys, anybody want to start something, or if you had an idea that you wanted to create some content for yourself, link us. We are willing to help. We're willing to well, I am here volunteering Benton's service with the we. But BCN Sports, let's build a network. Let's build a network. Let's discuss it. Let us help launch, and one hand help wash another hand, right? And we can show you the ropes and help you get started, and you take it and do what you want to do with it. The minutiae we can discuss how far the assistance can go. But I am willing to have a sit down. If you have any idea, anything that you want to start on your own, link us. But look out for Yardy Ball content. You're going to see a lot more women's football content coming through our platform as we help to promote a youth to really a push a thing that is not being pushed enough. So yeah, look out for that. A lot coming up this year.
And I think it's FIFA did make the announcement regarding the 2031 Women's World Cup. So it's official. USA, Jamaica, and Costa Rica will be co-hosting the 2031 World Cup. So Junior, Women's World Cup. So pack your bag and get ready.
Better than 5 years
and
from
that
now.
will be
That
a 48 team Women's World Cup too. So
how does that work though? Because Jamaica is playing Costa Rica coming up for a place in said World Cup.
The 27.
27? So
Yeah, so the
2027 World Cup. So
2031 is the one that will be expanded. Jamaica will automatically qualify for the 2031 as a co-host.
so Jamaica, Costa Rica, and America will automatically
Yeah,
qualify.
yeah, and
That's
that
good
would
to know.
be, and that would be an expanded tournament. So,
Yes.
FIFA
So
Women's World Cup will be the first tournament to feature an expanded 48 team format. It is said to be co-hosted by the United States, Mexico, Costa Rica, and Jamaica. Um,
so so with that being said though, when BCN Sports, when Ball Chat was thought about, we thought, and this was 8 years ago. It was 8 years ago. It was 8 years. We've gone 8 years. We targeted this World Cup that we are 2 weeks away from finishing, and we had some goals in mind that we wanted to be this World Cup. We wanted to be at this. But I don't know if you remember it. And there was a thought that BCN Sports will become a household name by this World Cup, and will be a source of information for Jamaican football when Jamaica qualifies for this World Cup, that they could sleepwalk and make it to this World Cup. And Jamaica did not keep their end of the bargain, which is why we are reporting here from the studio. You know what I'm going to talk into existence?
what?
2031 World Cup, we will be in Jamaica. I am going to talk that into existence.
Yeah, man. I mean, that should be easy. One, two, three.
That be, say, your youth them graduate from college. My youth are graduate from that are the year my youth supposed to graduate from college. Damn, my daughter gonna be one though. That's a 10th grade year basketball. It's a key year. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. You know what? Go walk
Mexico,
tomorrow.
United States, Rica, and Jamaica. So yeah, we need to be on the ground for this one. So line up in yourself, family.
And more ice for relax by then. And more the cartel man them cool off by then too. Because yo, more go Mexico go watch a women's World Cup game. You think
um,
Cape Verde gonna have a team by then?
quite possibly, Junior.
Yeah, let's say Cape
Can
Verde's
start the Cape Verde squad.
Cape Verde women
The women's
football
game is
team.
growing, and this is something that more and more teams, because there's money in it. So more and more federations are looking into the women's game because an opportunity. One thing we know of federation presidents, leadership, all across women's football or football in general love money. FIFA has in reserve, I think, $2.7 billion or something to that extent. This was what a few years ago. It probably has grown since then after this tournament. And FIFA is putting money into the women's game. So why wouldn't more federation presidents forward and build a local women's team to get more money? Ben's
You
for
know what?
drive, you know.
You know what? All we just said a while ago. Whatever. In 2018, Cape Verde formed their women's national team. Just few years later, they have done the impossible. Today, and this is dated October 28, 2025, the Blue Sharks have qualified for their first women's AFCON after a stunning 4-2 victory over Mali. From dreamers to history makers, Cape Verde, this is your moment. And Ben Tan, you need to see these pictures. You know what? Cape Verde, look at the team.
Junior found a new squad.
Yo!
Yo, hey, me, I go over me yard, you know. Me,
Yeah, man, later.
I'm exiting stage left, cause I didn't know why I bring this up.
I'm not watching. You know what? No PlayStation. Look at the Cape Verde side. Good God Almighty. I would. Hold on. Look on the number 10 from Cape Verde. Look on the number
I'm
2.
sure Junior will be watching the Cape Verde women's national team play ball.
Well, 1 second. Let me just show it. I know we have a cut, but let me just show you this.
I am looking at the team right now, Junior.
I just two number 10 and number 2. Go on it.
Ivania Moria.
Mm,
Tavares Moria. Bala.
mm, mm, mm,
Bala.
Let me put it up so BM and company can see it. 1 second. We know what we know we have other things to do, but you know what? We are fair and balanced
I'm
and
not sure if that's the right Bala though, Junior.
what?
Maybe if you gonna do a Cape Verde check on the Bala. Do some extra research on the Bala.
What? See it now? Here you go. Up on YouTube, Benton. You can see it on YouTube. Here's the Cape Verde team. You know what? Number 10. I am a fan. That's the Cape Verde side. I am supporting this team.
You'll be supporting this team.
And the captain. The captain, yeah. Well, you know, the captain looks like miserable. You know that miserable man?
You know what? Those are the views of Junior, not BCN Sports.
Yo, wait that. People, make sure you follow us. We'll be back tomorrow, 4 o'clock. Tomorrow is a big day. 2 big matches. So line up with yourself tomorrow. We'll be back. Benton, look more.